Hey, it's Dr. Adam. And if you've ever said to yourself, well, I do great making healthy changes for a couple weeks and then I just fall off, I'm not sure why, then this is for you. Because after working with hundreds and thousands of people to make healthy, sustainable changes to help them improve their health, their energy, their weight, their confidence in themselves, their mood, we found that it boils down to these five things. Okay, so let's fix these things for good. The first step is to decide if you truly want it. Hey, do you truly want to make change with your health and your life? Because to be frank, a lot of people don't really want it. They say they do, but then when push comes to shove, what happens? They're not willing to make sacrifices. Because wanting it and deciding that this is something you're committing to is a very active process. It's not a passive process. It's something that you actively decide again and again every day, recommitting to it beyond all other things, willing to make sacrifices with hobbies or things that are fun that you normally enjoy, your normal habits. Sometimes work or relationships. It's foregoing certain things that you're used to and comfortable with in your life to place this above all else. That's what makes it a priority. And so until you truly decide that you want it, nothing will stick. The next step is admitting that you don't know what to do. And you may have tried many things before, like many of the women that we see have a FODMAP diet or anti-inflammatory drink, this supplement you saw on social media, and you tried so many things that can be disheartening after a while. Now, that's not because of a lack of effort or because you didn't want it. At this point, you've decided you want it, so you're willing to commit to trying a diet or whatever that is, but it just hasn't worked out for you. Okay, so it's guesswork if you haven't worked with an expert who's achieved what you've achieved before, and that's okay because we've all been there, with different goals we've had in our lives, especially trying to achieve something as difficult as overhauling your health and reversing chronic disease. Now, it is possible, but it's not necessarily easy, but it is possible and it is worth it. So you're not supposed to know what to do. You didn't go to medical school for this like we did and my wife and I built Dr. Krista and I for 4 years, in my case, six, and spend $500,000 doing that between the two of us. But you just have to be honest with yourself that you're ready to get help. You know you need it, and now's the time. All right, so step number three. So you've decided that you want it. You've admitted that you don't know exactly what to do. And now the issue can become that you don't believe you can do it. Okay? You know what to do, you just don't believe that you can do it. You don't have the confidence in yourself. So this happens because, again, you may have tried so many things in the past that did fail. And you started something, you started a diet, and then you fell off. You started exercising, and you fell off. You started another diet, fell off. And so naturally, you don't have confidence in yourself. You don't have that trust in yourself that you're going to follow through on what you say you're going to do. And so the reframe there is that you don't need to feel confident. You need to build the confidence by taking action, actions that will lead you back toward trusting yourself again. And so action plus evidence equals belief. Okay, you take action enough times, you're going to see evidence of some results that will instill belief in you, and then the cycle repeats itself. Okay, it's a vicious cycle in a positive way. So action plus evidence equals self-belief. Okay, so you'll have more confidence if you've decided that you want it. You've taken step one. You then have found a trusted mentor to show you the plan. So now you have a plan that you know you can feel confident in. Then you start making changes based on that plan and you start seeing results. And so now you build confidence and belief in yourself, and it builds positive momentum from there. The flywheel starts to spin. All right, so now four, you believe you can do it, but then the problem becomes that you have a lot of other options. You have a lot of other things you could do at any given moment, any new day you wake up. You're seeing all these things in social media, people talking about this diet, this supplement for your health concerns. And then it becomes hard to say no to everything else, especially with the age of the internet, because we are in information overload right now. And it can become very tempting to stay up late with your phone. And so to say no to yourself, staying up past a certain time. Say no to skipping meals. Say no to eating foods that you know are junky and don't support your health and that take away from it. And the biggest one, especially for the women that we work with, that we see all the time, is that women have a lot of trouble not putting themselves first. So the challenge here is saying no to putting everybody else first all the time. Okay, because if you're making everything a priority and all the other people in your life a priority, then nothing's a priority. Right? You haven't decided actively. Again, this is priority number one. This kind of comes back to number one. Okay. At this point, we've decided that we want it. We know what to do. We believe we can do it because we started taking action and seeing results come back. And we've said no to all else, drawn some firm boundaries. Okay, so decide no right now in your mind of some of those things that are popping up in your head and draw that line in the sand. Today's the day you say no, you cut it off. You're committing to your higher self and this better, healthier version of yourself. All right, and we're here at step number 5. What is 5? Step number 5 is to just start. Okay, you don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to feel ready because the truth is you'll probably never feel fully ready. You'll never achieve the perfect plan. You just need to begin. You just need to get started. Hey, drink that little bit extra water. Make the meal. Be proactive about making healthy meals. Go grocery shopping today, tomorrow, for the healthy food that you know you'll need to eat this week. Or if there's an appointment with a practitioner you know you should see, make that appointment. Go for a walk, right? Stretch your legs a couple times a day. Find the one habit that you know you can and should start with and start that thing. Okay, so that's how you start to build momentum. Even if it's messy, even if it's not perfect, even if you're tired, just start. Okay, so now the bring this full circle. Thing is about this is that once you hit step 5, you go back to the beginning. Okay, so you start up again, deciding every day when you wake up, do I want it? Right? Is this important to me? Am I going to recommit to this today? The answer is yes. Do I know what to do today? Do I know what actions to take? Yep. Do I believe I can do it? Yes, because I've taken some small steps already that have shown me some positive change and some positive feedback. I've said, am I going to say no to everything else today that will get in the way of this number one priority? Yes, then let's go. Let's get started. Let's carry out today's plan. Okay, and that's the loop that keeps you going for the long term and prevents you from falling off the horse constantly. You know what? If you fall off the horse, that's part of the journey too. I'm always telling people that we work with, it's not about falling off, it's about that willingness to get back on here. So if you're someone who falls off the horse and can't get back on and can't regain that momentum, just know that you're not broken and it's not necessarily willpower. Okay, these 5 steps work because they're rooted in true behavior change, not just hype and motivation. So this is about the core of what makes humans stick to long-term goals. Okay, and that's how we're all more similar than we are different. So we know this from working with thousands of people. And if you're someone who could use some extra help with this, find our website in the description below and book a free call with our team. Okay, we'll help you figure out where you're getting stuck now and how to help you overcome that so that you can start feeling better and start finally feeling what it feels like to have the confidence of making positive health changes and the energy, the vitality, the lightness on your feet that comes with that. Okay, so this video is helpful. Like it, send it to a friend who needs to hear this message if they're struggling, and tune back in again. We'll be talking about more natural tips for keeping yourself on track and feeling your best.